it's been already 1 year since I did quit my corporate job at Amazon to go fully in with my career coaching business that I pivoted later on for more of like keynote speaking and of course the confidence coaching and content that you guys get to watch. And I'm like, it's been 1 year. 1 year. And I still remember when I've been like everyday life at Amazon, but at the same time I feel like it's been ages ago, not like 1 year ago. So many things happened during this 1 year. It was one of the biggest and most important decisions of my life. Obviously, corporate job seems to be the safe and stable one, and if you follow me for longer, like you know that Amazon was my dream job and like was my dream company to join. It's been a journey, like I truly enjoyed it, but then like it was time to actually move on and go to my own. If you follow me on LinkedIn, you probably saw lots of time how I've been speaking about Amazon and opportunities in there. Like I've been cooperating with so many different worldwide teams, not only from like recruitment but also from marketing. I've been featured on like main Amazon page, and I'm not saying to show off now of like, oh, I was so good at Amazon and then like I quit. It's more to show you that you can really make an impact in corporate. And before quitting your job, if you're considering this kind of decision, going full into entrepreneurship, and you are in this one big tech or top tier kind of company, you might want to squeeze this opportunity because your 9 to 5 is massive part of like your portfolio career. And whenever to whatever business you want to move into, it will only make like your resume for your new clients or business partners or like whatever your goal is. And it helped me a lot because my main role was a recruiter, but thanks to doing so many different additional things on top of it, and it was my own choice, like no one pushed me, no one told me to work in 2 roles, do onboarding as well. Like that's not how Amazon operates. It's not a policy that you do 2 roles. Like you have many responsibilities though. In those companies, if you're at Meta or Google or Tesla or whatever, you have access to really lots of intelligent and amazing people. And I'm not saying you don't have it in smaller ones. It's just sometimes easier, like access to them. It's a little bit easier because you have them maybe more around. And then like in those very big companies, you really have to do a proper networking and search to actually find the right people in roles that are interesting for you and inspiring. And yeah, just to do something cool together. Coming to the point and my decision after literally squeezing all of those opportunities and doing everything I wanted to do in this company, and felt 100% satisfied of like, all right, I've been at Amazon, I've done the work, I've done everything I wanted to do in there. I realized it was just time to move on. I always wanted to like go for this path that I'm right now at. I'm so grateful I've done it. Like it was really big risk in a way, but now looking 1 year after, and I actually heard it lately when I was watching some podcasts with Alex Hormozy, and he said like when he was quitting his job to start his business, he knew that in his business he had a chance to like achieve what he wanted, even though it was hard, maybe it seemed even impossible. But then like in his corporate or like any other job that he was employed, he actually had 0 chances of achieving his goal. So it was actually way bigger risk to stay in this company and work on behalf of someone else than start his own thing. And it was similar thing for me. To be really honest, like this quote really hit me. I was like, this is exactly it. Like it wasn't such a risk because I knew if I stay there, I'd actually never ever be close to my like real big goal. And I'm not saying working corporate is something less. Like no, it's amazing, you can achieve a lot, but just my purpose was different. And following your own purpose is actually the most important thing in all of that, in your life, in your career, in literally everything. And I speak with so many people, while like my clients, but even like my friends, and sometimes they are like, oh, but like maybe I would do side business first, and like when it grows, I kind of like quit my corporate job. I currently actually work with a client who is doing this kind of thing, and it's a good idea. This is actually so brilliant if only you know that you are this kind of person that for you it's gonna work. For my client, it worked in this particular case, and I have many friends who do similar things, and they are in companies like Google. They start side business, they build personal branding and they quit. I was building my personal branding for long time. I was doing coaching already almost since I joined Amazon. Like I was already in all of this space, and I did my certification, and I obviously did all of the like experiences at Amazon also in coaching and trainings for like worldwide hundreds of attenders, but also like one-to-one coaching as well. So I already had all of like testimonial and social proof, and even for me, I just had this like confirmation of like, okay, I feel comfortable with it. Like I know that like I'm able to help those people because they clearly get results always after working with me. So I'm just like very confident about it. But at the same time, I knew that for me it was like, if I had this plan B, if I had this corporate job on top and then like do my business, I would probably never be where I am today. I'm not saying I'm already at the top of the world and I achieved all my goals. Like I achieved many of those. So like I definitely achieved many, especially from last year, and now I'm working on new ones. I think it's like, for me, if I had this corporate job that was already extremely overwhelming. Like I loved Amazon, I loved working there, but also it wasn't an easy job. It wasn't the job that like no one like kind of demand from me and stuff. And then like coming back home, work on my personal branding and have some clients coaching and stuff, and then doing those things on the weekend. And I was doing exactly this. I just knew it wasn't enough for me. No, like you have to do your thing, your way. Like just because things working out for someone else this way doesn't mean you have to do them the same way. So I did it my own way and I quit, and I'm so happy about it. And then the second thing, which is kind of a myth, and I also hear it a lot, and this actually is a myth for everyone in my personal opinion, is like people think that they will be like more ready. They tend to like procrastinate and put their decisions for later because for some reason they think they will be just ready. Well, no one will be ready. It will be always a risk, it will be always a challenge from the really beginning. It's not like everything will work out perfectly immediately, or can be also another way around. It was for me like the first month of my business was like kind of the biggest one. The thing is like after I had this big dip. So probably if I didn't have this first extremely successful month, I'm not only saying financially, but like with kind of achieving my goals, getting opportunities I really wanted. And then I had this moment of like slower time, you know, maybe a bit more challenging. It was like just giving me this motivation because I already saw like I'm able to do it. I was like, yeah, just keep going because there's already proof it's possible. Never be ready. It's like with everything. You procrastinate going for the gym or doing any other things or collaborating with some other brands, and you're like, I need to wait. Like now you want to be ready anyway. You can be more ready, but it's not like you will be 100% ready. It's always a leap. And if it's out of your comfort zone, it's good because it's actually a sign that you are doing something new and you're growing because you're pushing yourself out from like what you know already, like from what you already are an expert and stuff like that. Third, the biggest surprise, and it's, I don't know if it's surprise for you guys, but for me it was because I'm this very logical person, and like I love to have like data proof, and I love to have everything organized and kind of work my ass hard for like my goals. I don't mind to work like 12 hours. That was how I was actually before. And I thought that like success comes when you are kind of drained and like you just like burnout almost. The real success doesn't come from any burnout at all. Everything started to like working together and working way better for me when I actually started to go more into like my feminine energy and be way more of like, all right, let's actually take a deep breath in, take more inspired actions and pushing myself to the boundaries. Let's go more for my Pilates class, balance it, like morning routine. For me, it works the best, like wake up really 5 a.m. and do my workout home or Pilates or whatever, and just like have slower morning. And then even though I wake up so early, I prefer start like work, like the proper work at like 10 a.m. or 9 a.m. maybe, but like I'm not really in my desk 7 a.m. Like that's not really me, because my energy, like I like to put it and adjust it to when I'm the most productive. There were like million other lessons and I can go and on, but I will make probably like separate video if you're up to it, because I just want to make it like update and kind of reflection moment and like how I feel with this decision year after. So I'm like the happiest person in the world. Is it easy? No. Is it worthy? 100% yes. And you just follow your purpose. Like you should just do your thing. Don't look at anyone else. Don't look like what works for them. For me, like it's different. For me, it was also the lesson that I look at other people's strategies and they were open to share and help, but then like for everyone, something will work differently. And sorry for the noise again, but I love recording for you guys on those walks. I hope you appreciate it. And please remember to subscribe, give me some thumb up, and comment what you want to see next with more entrepreneur tips or corporate career or just confidence and being your best self, as you probably already are. So let's go. Bye.